Yeah, so we've actually, to date, we've taken delivery of 54 Boeing 8-200 aircraft. We have about 50 operating of them as of today. We'll take 67 this year in total, and then we'll continue to take 67 as we move to 210. In terms of their performance, we've been pleasantly surprised in terms of how they're performing, both on a fuel perspective, which is actually leading ahead of where we thought they were going to be. There's also they're much stronger in the noise performance and the carbon footprint than we had originally anticipated. So we're thrilled with the performance of the aircraft. Our passengers are thrilled with them, and we're very happy to make this new addition to the fleet. Yeah, so one of the things that's become clear to us, certainly after the pandemic, that the digital experience for passengers is the most important thing for us to be developing. So we've put a huge emphasis with our Director of Digital at the moment in terms of investments around our app. So we've launched a Day of Travel app now for all customers when they're booking flights. It will give them real-time updates in terms of gates, delays, any potential cancellations, if there's busy airports that they have to arrive early. We've also launched the Ryanair travel wallet, which again, conscious of the disruption caused during the pandemic around refunds and cancellations, where now passengers will be able to elect immediately to take a reaccommodation of their flight if it's cancelled, or alternatively they can click a cash out button and we'll within 24 hours return the passengers' funds to their Ryanair wallet, which can be used to book another flight on the Ryanair network, or alternatively withdraw to the banking account which they made the payment from. I think regulatory-wise, we're such a large airline. We've operated for so long. We're quite adept at it. There's been some teething issues, I think, with Brexit in terms of flight rights and permits to third countries, registration of the aircraft, etc. They're all manageable problems. I think the bigger concern we're having at the moment around that is around slots, where there's a reduced waiver for summer 22, but in our view, it's still too high. Last week alone, we were in Lisbon, where we were excited to announce 3 new aircraft for this summer, which unfortunately, it's looking like we can't operate because slots are being held by carriers locally who just, physically cannot operate the aircraft. So a large part, I suppose, of our issue around the regulatory stuff at the moment is slots. And it's just not being able to get access to the slots that only Ryanair can operate this summer. And, Ryanair not getting these slots is not good for Ryanair, it's not good for passengers, it's not good for tourism, and it's not good for economies. 3 aircraft lost from Ryanair is 1 million passengers lost. You're starting to talk hundreds of millions of tourism spend. So we're just asking now that, in our view, the pandemic is largely over and the slot waivers no longer have a particular place, especially this summer. And if we can get to a place where these are the extensions, these are much reduced, Ryanair can deliver the capacity this summer that no other carrier can. We're anticipating growth of 115% versus summer 19, and this is all again buoyed by the fact that we are taking active delivery of 210 aircraft over the next 3 years. And the countries, I suppose, which effectively adopt the most lenient view around their slots are the countries that will benefit most greatly from this.